Welcome guys to the start of a new Let's Play, as we now finish a story told in a trilogy with Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key. With our young alchemist, Rysalind Stout, enjoying her ordinary life on Kurken Island, we rejoin her and her friends to find out what's happening next and what will bring their tale to an end in a live commentated Let's Play, in which, as voted with the first installment of this trilogy, I will be speaking over in English the Japanese VA, though the Japanese VA will be playing at a low level for those viewers that like to be viewing active, or more to the point, those who also like to view passively. Here, snuggled down the corner I will be, playing live on Twitch, and of course, episodically here on the YouTube. So with that said and done, we have an option to view a prologue movie that people want to see, to jog our memory about the events of the previous two games, and not a lot of games have this option, so I think we shall take it up and see how it frames the events, what it thinks we definitely need to know going into this third installment. So if you haven't watched the previous two Let's Plays and you want to, they are there on the YouTube for you to watch before you begin this one. But if you want to just jump in right now, let's view the summary of the previous games. I still remember our first great adventure. On an ordinary island called Kurken Island, in an ordinary village of Rasenboden. I was just living my ordinary life, and our first adventure brought me together with my dear friends and alchemy. Didn't we just pester Umbel and Lila until we convinced them to teach us about alchemy, books, and fighting? Then we decided to build a hideout with our new friend, Claudia. We gathered materials together, fixed up an abandoned house in the woods, and completed our very own hideout. Just as we were thinking that our new days were about to begin, Felucia, monsters of the underworld, had appeared. At the time, we were completely outmatched, and all we could do was run home. After that, everything around us changed at a dizzying pace. We fought a dragon from the legends in the ancient castle to the east, and a giant monster that appeared in our village. Then Bos, determined to fight against us, ran out of the village. When we all chased after Bos, we discovered a gate to the underworld. There, we learned that Felucia are evil monsters that come from the underworld, and that had destroyed the Clint Kingdom long ago. And that before that, the Clint Kingdom too had used alchemy to ravage the underworld that was Lila's home world. When we returned from the underworld, we learned that Kurken Island was a man-made island created by alchemists. Then we also learned that Kurken Island's ability to float was fading away, and it would soon sink into the lake. With the island and the Felucia, problems were mounting. Therefore, we took the most dangerous but surefire path to stop it all. To go out on our own and defeat the Queen of the Felucia. Our battle was a battle to protect our normal, everyday lives. We fought to protect our ordinary days and make sure they will continue tomorrow. Our first big adventure was over, and although I was sad to have to say goodbye to everyone, I was able to look forward to the future, because because I was able to recognize the important things that are hidden in the simple and ordinary days.
大切なものに気づくことができたから。
3 years later, I had my second great adventure in the royal capital. Reuniting with everyone from Kurken Island, investigating ancient ruins with my new friends. It was an adventure that made me a little more mature. Precious memories we share with Fee. I will never forget them. Just when I got stuck in my alchemy research, a letter from Tao and Mr. Brunnen's request to investigate a mysterious stone led me to the royal capital. What awaited me at the capital was an overwhelming cityscape with many encounters. Patty, a noblewoman and Tao's student. Clifford, a treasure hunter in pursuit of epic adventure. Seri, a member of the Orange tribe, searching for clues to purify the underworld. All my irreplaceable friends, and Fee, a fairy born from a mysterious stone. From a passage of the now-forgotten legend, Tao discovered that around the royal capital, many ruins related to alchemy lay dormant. So together with Fee, we went to investigate various ruins in search of new alchemical knowledge and adventure. Deep in the ruins described in the legend, there was a large crystal, and when we approached it, Fee seemed so excited. And I was also strangely inspired with new ideas, and the adventure was going well. Or so I thought. Until one day, Fee's energy suddenly disappeared. It was Lila and Ompel who came to the rescue when I was ready to panic. They told us that Fee would not survive long in our world. In order to save Fee, we needed the magic of Underworld contained in the fairy stones hidden in the ruins. However, these crystals were what kept the gate to Underworld sealed, meaning we had unknowingly broken that seal. The gate to Underworld, the invasion of the Felucia, and Fee's secret. With mixed feelings of regret and anxiety, we proceeded deeper into the ruins to close the gate to the Underworld. We managed to stop the invasion of the Felucia. But it meant it was also time to say goodbye to Fee. Fee couldn't survive in this world, and the gate to Underworld had to be closed. I knew it for a while, therefore I had already made up my mind. I had to make sure Fee would live. After parting with Fee, our adventure in the royal capital came to an end. With everyone seeing me off, I returned to my ordinary days. With the treasures I gained on our great adventure close to my heart, we've had a lot of adventures. There was anxiety and regret, but also a ton of fun to be had. The bonds I have with everyone will always be there. No matter how far apart we are, these bonds will never be broken. And one day, we will all be together again on a new adventure. That day. That day is today. So, with a little bit of a catch-up, where it's always quite interesting to see how a game trilogy frames as other things in just a small, succinct period of time. They don't want to tell you too much. They want you to kind of go and play the game still. But now we start our next adventure. So we press new game, get the show on the road. An ordinary village called Rasenboden. On an ordinary island called Kurken. That is where I, Ryza Stout, an alchemist, was having an ordinary life. Until something unexpected occurred. Phew, that was close. Did the slow life on the island make you rusty, Ryza? It'd be a joke if you need help when you came to help. Bos and I will take the front, so please cover us. Easy on me, guys. I'm just a little under the weather. Ryza, you okay? Yeah, Agatha. Please give the Guardians a hand. There still may be more enemies around. I wasn't expecting this at the start of my vacation. I guess I won't be getting any rest before graduation. Really? I thought just Ryza and summer meant I should expect trouble. Well, I had no idea I'd be assigned to investigate suspicious islands before coming back. This really is a summer with Ryza. Hey, what am I to you guys? Let me think. Oh, that's right. You're like a giant disaster magnet. I wasn't expecting a serious answer. Anyway, let's end this now. The banter's begun already. Tao continuing with one of gaming's best glow-ups. Combat begins when you come in contact with a monster in the field. It's tutorial time. The golden battles will defeat all the enemies. Once the HP reaches 0, you win. Conversely, if the HP of all allies participating in the battle reaches 0, the player is defeated. Battles progress in real time. The circular gauge on the right side is the WT wait time gauge. When this fills up, you will be able to take your turn. Press circle to perform a normal attack. You can hit up to 3 times in a row by pressing the button at the right time. Hi, mate. I'm assuming, of course, I could just spam it again. You can gain AP action points from normal attacks, and when you have enough AP, you can use skills. AP can also be gained from your allies' normal attacks. What's Bos up to? Press triangle to block. While blocking, you will take less damage, but your WT gauge will stop accumulating. When the gauge above the enemy fills up, the enemy will attack. If you block at the right moment, you will perform Precision Guard and receive much less damage. Oh, I'm going to mess this up. Ready? So it seems I succeeded on the second one. Press square or triangle while holding R1 to use skills. Using skills consumes AP. After attacking with circle, press the buttons to change skills. Sure. And the fluid, flowy combat begins. You can increase your tactics level by using skills. The higher the level, the higher the combo count for normal attacks and the more experience gained. This concludes the tutorial. Now go unleash your combat prowess on the world. We are start, are we? You gonna actually attack me? Oh, I wasn't ready. I thought my attack was gonna come up and I was gonna cancel you with it. I was wrong. Forget how colourful and light everything is in this game. Okay, I'll just full guard. That'll be fine. Looks like Bos is off doing his own thing over there. This thing's never going to get a chance to attack. Phew, we managed to beat them somehow. I've never seen these monsters here before. Ryza, you okay? You're not hurt from this battle, are you? Said you weren't feeling too good earlier. Why didn't you tell us beforehand? Actually, my head started hurting right after we got here. Got some injured, so we should head back. At least we learned that this place is dangerous. You good with that, Agatha? Yes, it's too dangerous to press on with the injured. We should go back and report for now. Sorry. No, you did a great job. We'll take care of your injuries. I mean, Ryza will. Hey, I was just about to say that you're beginning to look like a Brunaire. But I guess not. Go easy on him. Bos is excited that he got to test the fruits of his training. Oh, I'd like to hear more about that. After we went back to the island, Bos joined me and Lent for a while to train in swordsmanship and ruin exploration. He was hoping to go on an adventure with us one day and train really hard, you see. Really? We're going back. Give the injured a hand. He was serious. I'm telling myself too, but try not to make fun of him, okay? Yes, I know. Reach? What's this? A voice? Where's it coming from? Reach, honor, chemist with reach. His voice in my head. What is... Who is this? Thou, an alchemist in pursuit of honor, shalt reach into the code with the key in thy hands. What was that? Ryza, we're leaving. Right. I'm coming. Just in time to spoil the feel of being reunited with longtime friends and party. The reason why we're on such a dangerous task takes us back to the day before. What I'm saying is that with the desalination equipment, everyone can easily get water even if they're far from the waterway. I showed how it works and even drank the water, didn't I? What more do you want? There's no problem with that equipment also, but we must not forget that water is a sacred grace from the island's water source. It is not a matter of convenience. I do recognize your alchemy skills, but... Oh wow, she's arguing with the elder at the town assembly. She's come a long way from being a troublemaker. According to Father and Lumber, the villagers rely on her. What a huge step forward for her. She's now an alchemist who makes everything from medicine to explosives. We're here for summer break, but I guess we won't have much time to hang out with her. You should have invited Patty. She wanted to come to Kurken Island, right? She can't travel outside the capital just like that, though. That's the person who takes the pain medicine I make for his lower back. Those are two different things. A sudden feeling hit my mind. Hey there, Ryza, come see this! This eventless life of mine is coming to an end. What's this commotion about? Some islands suddenly appeared at the bay of Lake Ellipse. What? Summer is about to start. A dazzling and turbulent summer is about to start. That's what I felt. Indeed. Who knew there were monsters in that island? It was a good idea to send scouts first. But more importantly, boss, are you sure you're not injured? You've always liked to act tough. That's enough, father. Let us worry about the trading ship arriving at our island, not about me. That's true, but we don't have much time left until the trading ship arrives. I hope it's careful and doesn't get stranded in the lake. I have some fishermen watching over the ocean just in case. Lumbar. Go to the harbor and announce a reward to those who find the trading ship and guide it safely. Yes, sir. Well, tough situation, but the islanders seem to be doing fine, aren't they? What'd you say, Tao? What did I... Are you really okay? Your head still hurts. You should go to a doctor. Oh, I was just lost in thought for a moment. My head feels fine now. Okay then. Hey Ryza, can you make an ointment for the injured people? Yes, of course. I wonder if the town assembly will make any concrete decision. Will you do something remarkable to solve the island case? Maybe the elder will say yes. Do you really think so? Well, I do hope so. This same old conversation. I finally feel like I'm back to the island. Students visiting home are so carefree. As for me, I have alchemy requests to take care of. I think I'm out of ingredients. I have to go get them. So our introduction to alchemy begins. That's how you get off a boat normally. That was join your party. Do you have two swords or one? I was confused by that, boss. Alright, we got exploration. Press circle while moving toward a slightly higher step to climb up. You can view the tutorial from the help section. Very familiar music. With the exception of a few quest categories, each quest will tell you where to go in order to achieve the objective. The objective icon indicates where an event will occur, which monsters to defeat, which ingredients to gather, and where to report the quest. Once you complete the objective within the area, you'll be able to continue on with your quest. Indeed I shall. Yet, thank you for gifting out a sub. Yet again, objective icons are displayed on the area map as well as the minimap and the field screen. A weird question mark will be displayed for quests that have not been triggered, whereas exclamation will be displayed for quests in progress. You can review the tutorial from the help section. Press L3 in the field to switch to photo mode. In photo mode, you can create your own unique scenes by posing your characters for the camera. You can review the tutorial from the help section. No, we don't need that. I think I can get all medicine ingredients in the forest. Do you know? And alchemist days have begun. Can I just climb up everything then? Maybe not too much. Maybe only specific bits. I can give it a big whack though. So many things going on everywhere. The village is in a complete mess. There must be something we can do, eh? There are special landmarks in the field. Discovering landmarks will unlock various new information on the area map, making it easier for you to navigate through the world. You can review the tutorial from the help section. There must be something we can do about that anxiety. Let's do what we can. Oh my god, it's been a while. Is our slime guy here too? We're not growing anything by the look of it. It's a bit disappointing. Menu looks cool. There we go, let's get sprint going. Book, some kind of like place we could write stuff down on. A new stage, a new adventure, eh? Just makes me wonder what else we can do here. Let's just crawl into the end of game. Have a little bit of a look around. I gotta go back to the Pixie Forest, but can I go in first? Check out places. Oh, updates as well. Hidden Summer costume set has been unlocked. Summer of Lore, Weasel Roast, Lamorous, and Devil Roast have been added. New content was added to the game special photo mode update. Additional difficulty patch has been applied. You can now select legendary difficult. You must clear the game once to do that. What? An option to change BGM has been unlocked. Oh yeah, this must be lots of post support that the game's got on. You can advance the time by resting in your bed. Our dudes are here. It seems like there's a lot of fuss all over the place. Looks like Father's in trouble too. I'm helping out where I can too while I'm on Kurken Island. Good old boss. It's so unprecedented for those islands to pop up out of nowhere. This is going to be more epic than any adventure I've ever had. I can feel it. I wish there was kind of like some kind of save carryover to like to have the design of the house stay the same as it was in 1. Do you know what I mean? Games are lit. Thank you for the sub. Right, we need to go to the Pixie Forest, which is this way, yeah? It was a good idea to pick casual clothes to travel around. Hey boss, have you lost some weight? What? Maybe since I've been moving a lot, my body is in better shape. We can definitely do things we couldn't do before, that's for certain. He's put on tons of muscle, probably. Just gonna say as well, was he ever big? How would you notice with him? I wonder what we'll encounter this time. I want to seek out the finest alchemy ingredients. Here we go. Time for the busy days to begin. No, just smash that. Oh, I checked this one. Hematite ore galore. Gather medicinal ingredients. Gather edibles. Unis, we're gathering the necessary starter ingredients here. Making bombs. All will become bombs yet again. Correct? Beehives. No enemies, seemingly. How does any of this even here, Ryza? Maybe I can gather the medicine ingredients here? I'd say you could definitely get them here. I just thought you'd constantly be gathering this place out. It's really bizarre being back in this forest. Yes, I got the necessary amount. Now I just need to go back to the hideout and synthesize it. I'll quickly make it and take it to her. That we shall. But before we do that, we should obviously get even more. I can't do that yet. Gotta get as much as we can, right? May as well. See if I can remember how to synthesize good. Might take a bit of materials to be able to get things on the go again. I have a feeling I have to do something. That was a special flower. Some of these are like on fire. Haven't you written it down? Do I look so organized to you? How far can we go into the Pixie Forest? Doesn't look dangerous. Wait, can I go down here? Cool. Life's good. I don't know how far I should be, like, going. I thought you could climb up. Obviously not. It's so colourful, light and bright. It's unreal. Right, I think that should probably be enough. Quiet notes on entering the forest. Many things are written in the traveler's memoirs. Some of them also point to certain places where you may encounter treasures and powerful enemies. You can review the tutorial from the help section. Okay, gather notes. New entry has been added to the help section. Is that a chest over there? Come here, tree. Give me all the fruit. Atulton. Make sure to save the things you've had. Now we've got to use them. Right, I think that's enough extra material gathering. Is there a dark mode? It's bright. That's for sure. Back to the hideaway. Have my sword skills been improving? We didn't use them. I think it's considerably better than before. Wait, so Tao's considered the better swordsman? What's it trying to make me swing at? The butterflies? I think I might need a net for that versus a stick. Poor butterflies otherwise, right? Ingredients ready? Cold and ready. Let's get started. Okay, our tutorial. Synthesis is the art of creating new items from multiple ingredients through the power of alchemy. A recipe is required for synthesis. The more recipes you gain, the more items you can make. Let's synthesize grass beans. What about I synthesize super weapon? When you select a recipe, the material loops will be displayed. Ingredients are put into material loops to synthesize. Each material loop requires different types of ingredients and has a specific element, fire, ice, bolt, or air, associated with it. Ingredients also have elements associated with them, and when an ingredient with the same element as the material loop is used, the element value will increase. Material loops will level up once you reach a certain element value, and the effect associated with the loop will be unlocked. To sum up, the first step of synthesis is to increase the element value and unlock the effect associated with each material loop. Material loop in which ingredients can be added from the beginning is called a core ingredient loop. The core ingredient loop is a material loop into which ingredients must be added. First, add ingredients into all of the core ingredient loops. So the 2 at the start. Tool Torn is the special one we got. Which does not work for both. Oh, we're forced to put specific things in. Sign. Well, that was green as well. And we need something yellow, so we'll go with Wasservit. Quality of 16. Now that all core ingredient loops have been filled with ingredients, you can start synthesizing. Press the start button, the options button, whatever it's called on a PS5, to start synthesizing. However, the resulting items will only have minimal effects. Let's boost the item from here. You can add ingredients until the quantity displayed on the upper section reaches 0. This is a trait loop that allows you to carry over the traits of the ingredients to the final product. When you level up the trait loop by increasing the element value, you will be able to transfer traits. By transferring traits, the final product will inherit the traits of the ingredients that were used. In other words, leveling up trait loops, adding ingredients with traits, and transferring traits to the final product will allow you to make more powerful items. Now that we have the basics down, let's recap the steps of synthesis. Add ingredients to all core ingredient loops. Add ingredients to trait loops and other material loops to boost the item you're making. Start synthesis when the quantity reaches 0 by pressing options. That about covers the basic flow of synthesis. Now feel free to try it out yourself. Press options to start synthesizing immediately. Am I not allowed to add traits? Adds 1 trait slot. Quality, expensive. Quality. Level up. That's locked. That's also a quality loop. And I can always add more into there. I'm just going to use all the ingredients I got. Effect plus. That puts the quality up a bit more. You actually have to add a lot to even get the bonus, don't you? So yeah, removing from there is probably not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll just synthesize with that. 2 traits, healing's on, quality's locked. And we're back in the flow of things. Some grass beans. Chuck them in your mouth. Life will be good. Now, if I deliver this to Agatha at the harbour, the request is complete. It's like that time again.
みたいな頭に
The recipe flashed in my head.
ひらめ
What could this be?
一体なんだろうこれ。ね
I'll just check it out by synthesizing it for myself.
え、とにかく調合して確かめてみよう。
Maybe you shouldn't do just random recipes that get flash into your brain. Is this a key?
鍵
But why on earth?
なんでこんなものが。ダメだ。
No, I can't feel anything. I thought there might be a hidden power or something.
かと思ったんだけど。仕方ない。
Oh well,
とりあえ
I'm
ず
gonna take the ointment to Agatha.
薬を届けに行こう。
In some rare cases, we can get super traits. You might find ingredients that carry powerful traits called super traits straight into another tutorial, right? If you use ingredients with super traits for synthesis, you can transfer one super trait to the final product. Keep in mind that you must first unlock the material loop marked super trait slot in order to activate the trait's effect. Super traits can only be transferred from raw ingredients. You cannot transfer it from a synthesized item to another item. If you want to transfer a super trait, use ingredients with the desired super trait in their raw state. You can view the tutorial from the help section. Thank you.